Hi there, I'm Nancy from Nancy's Health and Wellness and Mindset Life Coaching. This is video number 2. Today I was talking about intermittent fasting, about nutrition, about exercise. I have had more requests for mindset than nutrition and exercise. But I feel that, it all intertwines. That's why I'm certified in health and wellness and mindset, because it all intertwines. If you are having a hard time losing weight, if you are having a hard time, maybe you're an emotional eater, maybe you're a proximity eater. A proximity eater is basically bringing home the food that you shouldn't have, and then you're going to go get into it. So the probability of you getting in your car and driving to town, or driving, how far you live from town or a store, is pretty low if you don't have it at home. And you can also change your mind. Maybe something triggered you. There's a lot of emotional eaters out there. Food is comfort. Food reminds us of family, of our childhood, of, for me, for instance, I'll share with you that when I was a kid, my grandparents had Coca-Cola in their fridge at all times. They had, Dreyer's ice cream. They had Twinkies and Ho-Hos and Ding Dongs. And, my grandma, by the way, was about 4'10" and maybe 90 pounds, 85, 90 pounds. Little teeny lady, and boy, she liked the junk food. So, she just always had Cheetos and just whatever, just junk food. So I grew up with the availability of having those things. And, it took me a long time to sort of retrain myself. And I still struggle when I go out to eat, wanting to order a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, because I love it. And yes, it's terrible for you. So I generally pass and don't have it. And then I feel good about myself, and I'm proud that I made a good choice. And there's your mindset. There's your mindset. These are the things that I want to share with you, and these are the things that I talk about with my clients. And it's different for everyone. Everyone has a different journey, but we all have a commonality with food. And there's a lot of issues with food that we can have. We can have eating disorders, we can overeat, we can be addicted to sugar, which sugar absolutely kills more people than cocaine. Look it up, research it. I always tell everyone, fact check me, because it is the truth. Sugar has killed more people with diabetes type 2 than cocaine has ever overdosed anyone and killed them. That is the sad truth. And I remember telling someone this, and they completely did not believe me. And I told them, go look it up. Research it. It's a study. It's been proven. I won't even say scientifically proven. I'm just going to say it's been proven with people. There have been studies. There is evidence. When you have evidence in front of you, if you want to live in denial, you can. But sugar is absolutely the devil. That's how I feel about sugar. You say in moderation. Doctors say everything in moderation. Well, most people don't know what moderation is. And a lot of people are overeaters, and they just keep eating and eating and eating. They just don't have that shut off, that leptin hormone. You have the ghrelin that makes you hungry. You have the leptin that will shut it off. A lot of people don't really have a good balance between the ghrelin, the leptin. They just kind of are hungry all the time. But the more carbs you eat, especially refined carbs such as bread, pasta, potatoes, sugar, donuts, cakes, etc., the more you eat of those, and they're called empty calories for a reason, then you crave more. And you want more. And here's the vicious cycle. So then people go, well, what can I eat? Well, what do you like to eat? What do you like to eat? It's really a balance between what you like to eat Is it more of a natural food, or is it unprocessed or processed, excuse me? Is it heavily processed? Because when you go to the grocery store, and I said this before in another video, when you go to the grocery store, everything in the middle of this store is basically processed. And yet they have all these sly marketing. That's another thing. Read your labels. Look at the sugar. Look at a serving size. How many servings? Not so much the calories in it. Just look at the sugar. The sugar will almost mimic the carb total. If you look at, so next time you're at the store, take a look at a package, look at the sugar and look at the carbs. And you're going to see that they're like, if it's 28 grams sugar, it's going to be, somewhere in that neighborhood for the carbs as well. And you don't want to be having that many carbs. You can have carbs. It's just which ones that you have. So I'm going to delve into this more later, probably this week or next week, and try to get people more on the bandwagon of understanding the science of nutrition, and so that we can all live better, healthier lives. All right, so you guys take care, and I'll see you at my next video.